Okay, now it's time to add some color to this apple. What you're going to do, you're going to begin by going over here, and this is the foreground and background colors palette, and you're going to click on that and choose a color. I'm going to choose a normal color. I'm just going to choose green. You can look right here, and any one of these things right here, you can get into the color, and you can change. You can see right here that the color will change. So you can have any hue, anything you want. You can change it over here. You can move this over here until you get the color that you want. It's going to show up right here. So I'm just going to choose a regular. So I'm going to make it a green apple. I'm not going to do anything too wacky. If you want to, that's fine. That's just fine. All right. So something that looks somewhat like a green apple. Okay. Click OK. And now you see that the color palette here is green. Then I want you to go up to the paintbrush tool right here, the paintbrush tool, and you're going to click on that. And look in this area right down here in the tool palette. Okay, you have two choices right now. One of them is the brush. Don't touch any of this other stuff here. But the brush, notice that my brush is not the largest brush available. Now there's all these other weird brushes too. I mean, you can have a green pepper brush, or you can have these. These are, specialized brushes. You don't want to mess with these right now, but later on, you can use these to do some really funky things. But for right now, I'm just going to make my brush the largest possible. So I'm going to click right here, and it's a brush circle 19. And right here where it says scale, look, this is the size of my brush. You can see it. You can see it right here. It's, not that big. But I want to make it bigger so I can scale it up by just dragging this thing. You can see right here, now my brush is gigantic. Well, what's interesting about when you're selecting something is that once it's selected, you can't really paint outside of it. So watch what happens when I click on my brush. Even though I'm outside of the area that I want to paint, it just paints the area that I want. So there we go. And it's done. I painted my apple. Now, clearly this does not look very good. I'm going to move this over right here. So what we need to do is we need to go to the Layers window again. And notice where it says Mode Normal. Now notice there's one over here too. This is not the same. This is for the paintbrush. We want to be on the layer. We're going to change the mode of this layer right here, the color layer. Notice it's the color layer that's not selected, that is selected, not the pasted layer. So you're going to go up here and click on the down arrow next to normal, and you're going to go down to hue. And watch what happens. It's a green apple. And it looks just like it should. So you're halfway there.